What's up guys, Dylan here from Veteran Aquatics, and today we are putting in the electrical system in the fish room. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll go ahead and we'll go through the fish room. Alright, so as you can see I got my buddy Bill there. He's my electrician. He's finishing up an outlet up there. But I'll show you real quick what we've done and how simple and easy comparatively it ended up being, instead of ripping out sheetrock. So you can see all the PVC behind me, and it starts here. So what ended up happening is he ran one circuit for the lights, and we're doing two circuits for all the double outlets. There's one there, there's one right behind him, there's going to be another one there, and another one there. So what's going to end up happening is all those outlets up there is where I'm going to hook up my lights. The light switch right here is wired into that circuit. So when I flip that switch, all the tank lights will come on at the same time. So you guys know, and I've said it before, that I am not an electrician. I'm not electrically inclined at all, so I couldn't do it. All I've done today has been a gopher, and if you don't know what a gopher is, go for this, go for that. I've been handing Bill things, trying to help speed along the process. He doesn't get off the ladder in order to get tools and stuff. It just makes it go a lot smoother and a lot faster. But we ended up using 3/4 inch PVC all the way around. What that does is two things. It insulates the wires, it doesn't conduct electricity, and it makes it really easy if anything needs to be repaired or modified. We don't have to rip out sheetrock. It's just an all-around smoother, faster, easier process. So you'll see there's the switch. That's going to be for the lights. Miscellaneous tank things. I won't need heaters. I do have an HVAC guy coming in to install a ductless unit in here to heat and cool the garage. We got two more outlets up there. It runs all the way around. You see there's the other outlet, and like I said, there's going to be two more down there. This, like I said, I'm not an electrician, so watching this and being part of this has been really, I don't know, it's been a learning experience. And believe it or not, the hardest thing about all of this was snaking the wires through the PVC. We got better at it as we went along. Ended up just snaking the wires before we ran the PVC. But like trying to get the wiring from there around that bend was horrid, and it took forever. So I'm sweaty and tired, he's sweaty and tired. But we have another outlet run up here. And the nice thing about this is when I go to mount my air system, the PVC for the air system, I'll be able to just mount it right there exactly the way that the electrical lines are mounted. So in my last video talking about my plans for the fish room, things have changed drastically. We didn't want to spend what it was going to cost to renovate the room and make it technically an addition on the house. So I convinced my wife to let me do it the not so crazy expensive way. So the garage door stays. Like I said, Bill is a friend of mine, and he's the one I got my original angelfish from. Those original silver and black barred angels that I have in the 90 gallon, I got from him. Right, so we're not doing anything crazy with the floor. I may do an epoxy floor just to make it look nice and level it. But elsewise, sheetrock and insulation up there, and then we're done. I have a ton of lumber in the back of his truck right now. He was nice enough to, let me get the 2x4s I needed while he had his truck here. So I can start building stands. As soon as I get this floor power washed and decide what I'm going to do with it, depending on how level it is or isn't, we might have tanks in here in a couple of days, which is great because it's starting to get cooler outside at night. So it's really exciting. This was the thing that had to happen before anything else could be done, and we're almost done. We've been at it since about 11 a.m. and we're almost to the end. There's the breaker box right there. We already have all the breakers we need. We have everything we need. We've got 250 feet of wire, and this room is only 17.5 by 21, so you wouldn't think it would need 250 feet, but when you start running double, triple, 10-foot lines, you're eating up 30 feet at a time, so it goes pretty quick. Alright guys, so it is now dark outside, but we are almost done. The only thing left to do is install the breaker switches and cut a little bit of wire. Let me show you what we went ahead and accomplished. Alright, so that's in. I have to get a spacer before I put the faceplate in. There's another outlet up there, same deal, got to get a spacer for it. But this one is in and wired. It's all sheathed, everything is attached. Pretty much just have to plug the breakers in and attach the wires, then it's time to test everything out. So it's been a long day. I mean, like I said, we started this at 11 a.m. It's probably close to 8:30 right now.
9:30.
9:30? It's 9:30. So a real like 10.5 hour long day. It's going to end up being probably another half hour, 45 minutes. But we're almost done. And then with the electrical out of the way, we can move on to the floor and do some sheetrock up there. Call it a fish room. But we will come back when we're all finished and we are testing. It is now midnight and I am so tired. We hooked all of the breakers up to the breaker box and they didn't work. Turns out the GCFI wiring is a little funky. I had to put the neutral wire from the actual circuit into the breaker, and then the neutral wire that is attached to the breaker already to the neutral wire in the electrical panel. So we learned some stuff today. I learned how to do electric. I feel like I could do this all on my own, but I never will because I am just not willing to burn my house down. Yeah, so it's done. We got the 2 circuits working, and then the circuit up there that's for the lights kept tripping a breaker, and we couldn't figure out why. We tore every single one of these outlets off and checked, made sure wires were working. Do you know what it was? Do you know how stupid it was? The electrical switch. There was one little tiny itty bitty scratch off of the neutral wire, and where the wire was exposed, it was touching the ground. So we took every one of these off just to find out that it was that. So this was an 13-hour day. But I now have electric, all GCFI, everywhere, for everything. And I got it done by a friend for a friend price. That's the big thing. It's nice to know people. So Bill, thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. He drove almost 2 hours to come out here and help me today. And man, real nice guy, real good dude. It had its hiccups. I didn't know anything about electric, but I learned a whole lot today. Bill knows a ton. He was able to pass a lot of that on to me. Again, I probably won't mess with the electric. My wife probably won't let me mess with the electric. But I know now. I've learned some stuff, and learning is always good. Learning has occurred. So that's it, guys. It all works. It is nice. It is clean. And I have lots and lots of electric. Now, the next thing we can do is the floor. Once the floor is level, tanks start rolling in. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. You can see us when we do the floor. You'll see us got all that lumber today. Got more lumber out in the other garage. I'll be building a ton of stands. You want to learn how to build a stand? Make sure to hit that subscribe button. But that's it, guys. I am going to take a shower and I am going to bed. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have a great day.